Farrell on it again, deep one around the back, Quinn there's the Frenchman goal! It's Andrew Quinn, the underdogs bare their teeth and show their fight in this cup final. Drogheda United strike first.
Welcome to the We Are the Drogs podcast, a Drogheda United fans podcast, proudly sponsored by the Coffee Box.
That'll only attract Drogheda to get more confidence.
In comes the corner, there's your goal! Akbeje is the man who's got it directly from the corner kick on the right hand side. It's danger, the ball comes across. Oh, he's in, and he scored! Oh no.
Wow, super play again with Drogheda again. They're up for it again. Second half came out brilliant from Warren Davis. It looks like he's at the putting that in.
Drogheda on the attack, tails in the air now, following Davis's equaliser. Oh, there's a danger here, the shot comes in. Oh, they scored again. Drogheda have gone 3-2 up here in Tolka Park. Disaster from the home side's point of view, and it's that man.
And Shelbourne, 3-3. They can push on the last 10 minutes trying to get this winner now.
Big pressure on that kick.
Huge pressure.
Can they get a fourth goal to go ahead in this game? It's meant for Davis, cleared by McInroy. Shot coming in. What a goal! They've scored, would you believe it?
What a finish.
It's Keeley who's got the goal for Drogheda United. Oh, what a night up. It was Kane, and that is the last action of the first half, and the boos are ringing out from the Riverside stand below us here. Richie at Tolka Park as the players shake hands and the respective managers as well. Kevin Doherty will make the short trip back up the M1. Absolutely delighted with.
Hello and welcome to the We Are the Drogs podcast, episode 11, season 2. Joined again by Owen and Richie. How are we, chaps?
Yeah, all good, lads.
Yeah, not a bother.
Yeah, buzzing, I'd imagine.
Yes, still, we're definitely still on a high, aren't we?
We were just saying before we started, like, fucking the win lasts all week, doesn't it? Like, it's just fucking every day, like, it's class.
Yeah, but just even when you're scrolling through social media and all the stuff, you know what I mean? It's, you don't mind looking at stuff, but and when you lose, you just fucking don't bother looking at anything.
Yeah, I think, like, I've been avoiding a lot of the podcasts now over the last while. It was just too depressing, so I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
A bit of time off work. I'd normally be listening to them in the car, but I'll definitely be tuning in this week to see what they have to say.
Yeah, and then for the other shower to lose as well, it even made it better.
Oh yes. And apparently they played really well as well.
Yeah, I was watching the bits and they went brilliant. Like I know people are saying, Sligo were good as well.
Yeah, Sligo are a good side.
Yeah, Sligo are good at home, aren't they?
Very.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams underestimate them at home.
Well, they're 3 on the trot now, aren't they?
3 on the bounce, yeah. So,
we'll get to them eventually. Lads, look, I mean, Jesus, talk about all the cliches, like a game of 2 halves, but this couldn't have been any more a game of 2 halves if it tried, like.
Yeah, it seems like the story of the season, doesn't it? Was at the minute.
Yeah, it's fairly mental now.
I was trying to remember, lads, the last time we came back from 2-0 down to win a game. And, I mean, my memory's not great as it is, but I can't remember.
Jesus, fucking Evan said to me the other night, the last time he did it, he's seen a tweet.
Right. I'd be interested to see what that is.
I can run out and check.
I'm sure Boger will know.
Come on, Boger.
Not at the minute, I'm trying to think.
It's years.
I'll WhatsApp him see when they come back to me. But, it was brilliant. And not only that, to score 4 goals, lads.
Yeah, and to do it away from home against Shells, where we've no supporters in the ground, and it was fairly hostile, you know what I mean? Even when we did score, you could hear a pin drop, and the players don't know where to run, they don't know what to do when they score. It's just so awkward looking, but like it was an unbelievable win, like unbelievable achievement to come back from 2-0 down and beat them 4-3. It was incredible.
It was, and I know everybody was on about Shells. Like, I know Shells haven't won at home, but they're still a good side. They're not like, it's a tough place to go, Tolka.
Yeah, they're not getting played off the pitch every week, and they're not giving away the kind of silly goals. Well, they are now, but up until that, they weren't giving away the kind of silly goals that we were. They were giving away goals. I know there was concern there. They have their two centre halves were out, and Barrett's back now, and it looked like it was all going really well for him after scoring again the other night and all that, which again we'll get to in time. But fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, we could probably put to bed now all this talk the last couple of weeks that there's something going wrong with the team, isn't it? Like, it really is just things going against us, isn't it? In football terms.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think we can totally put everything to bed because there was definitely something going on, man. And whether it was just, I don't know what you two think, but like, can you put everything down to just a bit of bad luck and just not playing well? Because it just didn't. It did look like from the outside looking in that there was something not right, just attitude-wise and stuff like that.
Yeah, but just listen to the interviews and that of the players, you know what I mean? Like, I think a few of them sort of made comment on it, and they were saying especially Conor Keely's interview. That was a brilliant interview, I thought.
Yeah, same.
But I don't know, what do you think on that one?
Yeah, I suppose if you're on a bad run and you have stuff going against you, it just kind of gets you down even further, like. But yeah, like Shells have probably been similar to us in that they've been conceding a lot at the back. I think they've nearly conceded the same amount of goals as us, or they're similar. They've conceded one more than us. So like they've been very fragile at the back as well as us. You just hope that we're still fragile at the back on Friday. You just hope we can still tighten that up a bit. Look, I'm sure if with their formation change, if it's going to stay like that, they'll be working more on keeping it tighter at the back. But just probably great to get the win. Just a bit of positivity, like.
Yeah, and like definitely like the forward back. Look, you are going to give up chances. Let's be honest about it. It is going to happen, isn't it? Because there's so much more space. But it shows like we're capable of going scoring at the other end of the pitch. And scored 4 goals away from home, lads.
In one half as well, yeah.
In one half. Oh, but yeah, I think there's loads of goals in this team.
Yeah, I was talking to a Shells fan yesterday, and I was just sort of slagging him, like, but he was at the game, and he said it was such a great game to go to, like. If you saw a casual Shells fan, like he lives in Drogheda, but it's more his son works for Shells, so he kind of goes to the games. But he said he didn't think Drogheda had it in them to score 4. But there you go.
Yeah,
he doesn't have to be fucking Nostradamus to think that. I don't think anyone in the world thought we were going to go out and score 4 in the second half, because we were absolutely fucking dreadful in the first half, lads.
Oh, they really well.
They were so bad. Like, we get into it, but just it could have been at least 5. There was an offside goal, and then there was another chance where he did, I think it was John Martin missed, but he was offside. Even if he had scored, Tally pulled off a couple of great saves as well, and it could have been at least 4.
Yeah, really could. And I know now, listening to Richie Baker now, as hard as it was listening to him the other night, Jesus, he's fucking terrible. But he did make some good points there on the Drogheda formation. He said, obviously the first half, and we all seen that we're not stupid. We were so wide open, weren't we? So much space. But is that just them getting used to this 4-3-3? It took them, did take them a while to get used to it in the match, I suppose. Obviously, they got to in a half time. They were a different team in the second half, the way they were set up. Even he commented on it, said the difference in Drogheda in the first half and second half in their shape.
Yeah, but again, it's a concern because it happened against Pats as well, and we have to start playing for 90 minutes. I don't think you can name a game so far this season. Oh, and you'll probably name a game for me now in a minute, but I can't remember a game that we were really good for 90 minutes. I don't think it's happened.
Waterford, that's probably.
I don't think we were on.
We were fairly comfortable there for the full game, I thought. That's gone back a long time, though.
Yeah, I saw, look, we scored in 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, and after that it was kind of even Stevens between us and Watford. There wasn't much in it, really, but like we didn't keep the foot on the gas and go and try and get more goals. Well, like, we did try. I'm not saying we didn't try and get more goals, but we didn't. Like, it was a decent performance. You can't complain when you beat anyone 2-0 at home, but it wasn't. Yeah, right, okay, I'll take that one. But I can't think of any other games where we haven't been Jekyll and Hyde. Like, maybe Galway as well. It was just fairly shite, but we won it. But I can't think of any other games. We were all right against Rovers, I suppose, for the 90 minutes. We were okay against Bows for 90 minutes. But all those other games, it's been a marked difference between the first half and the second half.
Yeah, it really has. Yeah. And is that Doherty getting them in at half time and actually give them a Balkan?
Yes.
But he shouldn't have to do that.
No, he shouldn't. And I was fairly interested in Kevin's interview as well, where I think it was the lad from Shells that was interviewing him, saying he was kind of talking about attitude and application. And Kevin sort of nipped him in the bud and said, look, there's been a lot of people questioning that. And he said it's never been that. I don't know whether I agree with him there 100%, to be honest, but he says it's never been that. All it has been is playing badly and people giving away stupid goals and making wrong decisions and just not playing well.
Yeah, just individual errors.
Individual errors, exactly.
Yeah. And it does, it was plain to see, wasn't it? There was mistake after mistake after mistake.
Yeah, even the other night, the players that we've loved over the last few years and have been extremely consistent, and the two main men in that back five has been Conor Keeley and Andrew Quinn. And in that first half, that was one of the worst performances I've seen from Quinn in a long time. He was just getting stung left, right and centre.
Yeah. And we spoke with this before with Keeley. I don't think everybody was having a dig at him or a go at him because the man has set such high standards.
Yeah.
The levels he plays at, and to see him drop it, and he even said it himself, it's just not good enough, and we're all up to being criticised. So he has set that standards for himself, and I think Andy Quinn's the same. I think he set really high standards. He's been so good, and then when they come off that bit of good form, it's so noticeable. It's just really highlighted for us. So definitely not. No, I don't think anybody was calling them bad players now, but as I said, the standards that they set.
Yeah, look, it's hard because you're coming into this to talk about a really positive result, and the second half was. I mean, there's no denying that, but also kind of have to remember the first half and how people were reacting in real time, because obviously we're on that WhatsApp group and just fucking hell, people were not happy, man. You know what I mean? Including us.
It was great, wasn't it?
It was fucking dreadful. It really was at times. We can't pick any player from the 11 from that first half that applied themselves that I thought, well, at least they're doing all right. There was moments. Warren Davis, that lovely run through the middle, and then Thomas Lewis shot, which was a decent effort. Your man justified, got down and got his hand to it. That was a chance, but we just looked lost in the middle of the park. They were just walking through us at times. Harry Wood, I mean, he's a class player. There's no getting away from him. John Martin, they're decent players, but Harry Wood was taking the piss.
Yeah, you can't be giving him space.
Yeah, I mean, they were commenting saying that he might not even be there once the window opens up in the UK. There was people looking at him, because he does look a level above.
Yeah, he was gone already, wasn't he, Owen? Was he over in England already?
Yeah, I think that he went on loan to Shells first, and then he went back, and then they signed him.
Right.
Yeah,
he's English, isn't he?
Yeah, he's English, yeah.
Oh, is he? Right.
Yeah, he was with Hull and he went along to Shells, and then he went back over to Hull, and then Shells ended up signing him a couple of years ago. But yeah, he's probably one of the best midfielders in the league, I think, at the minute anyway.
Without doubt.
And that's him playing in a team that's out of form as well, but he's still playing well himself.
Yeah, no, he's serious quality. What's that other lad as well that was with Arsenal and ended up at Sligo, and then
Henry Francis,
yeah, Jack Henry Francis. He's top class as well.
Yeah. But look, in fairness now, lads, it was a tough game. Like, I know I think somebody said on the WhatsApp group, I can't see them changing to a 4-3-3 going to Tolka. It's not the place to do it. And it was probably a fair point. Like, it was a brave decision, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fairly ballsy, and at half time you were thinking it fucking backfired, but
yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, people saying, do it at home game maybe with your fans behind you. But no, he did. He seen there had to be changed, and he fucking made the decision. Yeah. He went for it, but yeah. I just think it took them time just to settle into that system.
Was it the personnel? Because we did have to make some changes, but when he did make the changes, it worked like a fucking dream.
In the second half, you mean?
Yeah.
What change was that?
He brought. Didn't he take Godden off? He put on Bulger.
Yeah. And Shane Farrell.
He took Godden out because he was probably going to get sent off.
Exactly. But like the changes.
He brought Bulger for Quinn at half time. That was only half time, wasn't it? But and Doyle come on about 60 minutes.
That's right. Yeah. I think Godden was playing poorly though, wasn't he, even before he was nearly sent off?
He didn't have his best game now.
No.
Look, he got a yellow early enough on it, I think, wasn't it? So you'd be kind of apprehensive anyway after that. You can kind of...
Yeah, it was a very, very high. He was really high on your man. I know he's tall, Godden, like Jesus, but fucking hell, he nearly decapitated the fella.
Yeah.
For the one that the Shells were arguing he should have been sent off, I actually thought he was fouled himself in the build up to that, and the ref never gave it. So it's a decision that went our favour for once. Like we've had enough go against us lately, so.
Exactly.
I mean, I was looking at it earlier on, even for their second goal, Barrett's header. I think it's Andy Quinn who gets absolutely wrestled to the ground by Sean Boyd. You know what I mean? On another day, the whistle goes and it's blown out for a free out, but those things are just going against us at the minute. We're just not getting any luck. Even like I know we're always talking about second balls, and it's just balls hitting off people, and they'd always just go to a Shells player, and just that first half just felt like it was absolutely doomed. You're just like, we're not getting anything out of this game. And then miraculous turnaround, like that's, as we said, like I can't remember the last time that's happened, but it was unbelievable.
It happened. He texted me back. It happened the 31st of August 2012.
Fuck.
So, just want to guess the opposition.
2012.
Yeah, Dundalk, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that the game John O'Sullivan scored in the 93rd or 4th minute? That one.
That's the one. That's the one, Bob. That's the one.
The one where he picks up the corner flag and uses it as a gun.
Yeah.
I actually commentated on that game.
What's that?
I actually commentated on that game.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good man on, yeah. So, Dundalk 1-0 up after 5 minutes, and then went 2-0 after 25. And then when big Haynes, remember the big striker?
Peter Hines, yeah.
Hines, he scored then. He scored 2, and Sullivan scored.
Yeah, but I just remember we were all over them that first half as well. We were the better team, we were still 2-0 down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Actually, I know a load of lads backed us to win at half time at a big price.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I remember it well. I've actually watched it a few times on YouTube. It pops up every now and then, and I watch it again. Yeah, that's fucking forgotten about that. Brilliant. What a night that was.
Yeah, and we were actually losing. We were losing 2-1 in the 87th minute, and won it 3-2.
Classic.
Brilliant.
Fucking great, man. But can you put your finger on what happened the other night, lads? What was the crack like? Because I can't. I was just blown away with what I was watching in front of me.
I just think sometimes in football, like, you do something nearly have to hit rock bottom for things to change. You know what I mean? For some home truths to come out, you know. Like, I can only imagine the dressing room at half time. You know, like, I'd say the players didn't even want to fucking go into the dressing room. But yeah, look, sometimes it just takes, as I said, to hit rock bottom for it to turn around. Now look, I'm not saying we're out of the woods just yet, you know what I mean? We have to go and do it again Friday night.
Yeah.
But the signs are there, lads, you know what I mean? Like, it was a hell of a tournament, and the confidence that you take from that, like, going away and scoring 4 goals in one half, you know, like, it can only turn around. Like, the confidence has to be on the up, hopefully.
Do you know what? Again, on the night, I probably wasn't thinking this because it was just like a whirlwind. But having a few days to look at the game back a couple of times, the highlights, and the fact that they got a penalty. And we'll talk about the penalty in a minute, but for fuck's sake, that's a penalty. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, there was a tiny bit of contact, but that happens anywhere else on the pitch. Is that a free kick? You know, you can't do anything in the box anymore. You can't put a hand on a player. You can't, like, it was a sick nut, to be honest with you. And I think Tally got a good hand to it and all that, and he could have kept it out, and he didn't, and we ended up right. It's 3-3, and you're thinking, fuck, man, this was 3 points. We had this one. And then we go up the other end, and Keely and he even said it himself, like, he just put his laces through it out of angle.
Yeah.
Just nestles in the bottom corner, like, you're just thinking, right, everything we do tonight is going to go in that net, lads.
yeah. But even just on his interview, it was so funny, wasn't it? He's fucking, you could even see he was still pissed off during the interview.
Yeah.
You know, he even said himself, "I'm probably being a bit hard here, like, we're after winning," but he's just so annoyed with himself giving away the penalty. But I actually agree with you, Greg. I think it was a soft penalty.
It was.
Like, he didn't jump in, he didn't fucking pull anybody down to the ground. Like, it wasn't reckless. Like, his job is to block shots, and he blocked the shot. You know?
He just kind of clipped your man's foot a little bit, and, you know, was he leaving his foot kind of dangling, looking for it, and, you know, it was a real modern day penalty, wasn't it? It was like something you'd see on the telly, like Premier League type of shit, and you're thinking, right, penalty. You know, is that where we are now in this league as well? Like, so that's a penalty these days.
Yeah, that's probably just the way the rules have changed in the game, I suppose.
But yeah, I'd love to know, because, like, as I said, there was an incident for the Shells goal where one of the Drogheda players was wrestled to the ground by Sean Boyd. He literally had his hands on him, pulled him to the ground. That's not a free out, but that tiny little clip, you know, is a penalty in the other box. It's very frustrating, very fucking frustrating.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah. But look, it's just the way it's gone, isn't it? The game.
You reckon it was a penalty or not?
I initially thought it wasn't. I thought your man was trying to dive, but there wasn't much of a complaint from Keely. And he ordered it
straight away.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, look, probably a little bit on the soft side, but if there was contact in that, yeah, I actually thought the referee general had a fairly decent game compared to some of the other refs. Mark Lynch.
Yeah, I suppose that is a good point now. That, look, you can usually know by players' reaction, don't you? You know,
he just sort of looked and then put the head. He didn't really react too much. Then maybe he was afraid of getting booked or something. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. But actually, look, he made up for it in the end, didn't he?
He sure did.
I actually think, lads, it's yeah, you could see it on Keely's face. He knew straight away, and he regretted putting the foot in, because I think that they're coached now, knowing that, look, lads, don't do it. You know what I mean? Because you're going to give away the penalty. This is the way the game has gone. You know, Jesus, I'm not going to go all old school on it, but like even 10, 12, 15 years ago, can you imagine getting a penalty for that? There'd be absolutely uproar.
Yeah, and like,
Change.
yeah, just go back to the point. It wasn't as if he was reckless of jumping in or he come off his 2 feet. Like, he did nothing like that. Like, he's a proper, real old school centre half, and he blocks stuff. He'd be probably the type of lad to put his head in there to block that shot if he had to.
Yeah.
But he stood up and he went to block the shot. Right, maybe a man did kick him, or maybe he did clip him right, it was a penalty. But what was he supposed to do? Step out of the way?
Exactly.
You know, he wasn't coached that way. He wasn't coached to step out of the way.
Yeah, you can see his body shape, Richie, because he just kind of turns and puts the foot in. It's a block. That's what I'm going to do, and then your man's foot ends up kind of hitting his. And look, we could be here all day moaning and complaining about it. Like, imagine we didn't win the game though. This would be a massive ball in contention for me. It's the fact that, as you said, he goes up the pitch then and just, you know, whacks the ball. That was a fairly speculative effort. Like, and it was the keeper blinded, but the two centre halves seemed to be kind of stood very close to each other, and they must have been in your man's way because, I mean, that ball had a long way to travel, and it was a hit with that much pace, like.
Yeah, he probably hit so early as well, didn't he? He probably caught the keeper.
Yeah.
I think
the keeper saw it late, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he probably didn't have his feet ready, or his footwork wasn't right for the shot. But it was a great finish, like bottom corner.
Oh, unbelievable. My God, his celebration, he just sort of walked over towards the Shells fans and just kind of stood there and looked at them. Like, I was like, oh, I'd love to be there.
Yeah. I have to say, lads, when he scored the goal, not to say the roof come off the house here. Oh,
same.
Oh, it was unreal, wasn't it? It was just like nearly 8 or 9 weeks of frustration coming out.
Big time.
Just fucking, we have a fucking pool table up in the room, so we were nearly on top of the pool table and everything. It was great. It was brilliant. So like, and you know what, lads? That's why we love football, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, because after having so many lows the last couple of weeks, to get that high the other night it was amazing. So it just makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, big time. I was in the heights of it though. When they scored the second just before half time, I hopped my phone. I didn't mean to do it. I threw it beside me on the couch, but the phone bounced off the couch and nearly smashed off the ground. I was like, fuck's sake. And there was
I did the same, Rexa.
Did you?
I fucked the phone on the ground. I saw him sitting on this beanbag I have in the room. I was sitting on, fuck the phone on the ground. What we like.
Oh, I know. You could just hear the roars from me in the sitting room. There was people in the house. And they go, well, what's the score now? And then I was like, it's 2-2 now. And they were like, what? Yeah, 2-2. 3-2. 4-3. Oh, fuck way. Mental. My dad, God love him, just got that frustrated that he just turned the bloody thing off. Talking to my brother the other day, and he said, "Oh, what? That was some result." And I said, "Yeah, unbelievable." I said, "Was Dad watching it?" He said, "Yeah, he was watching it, but he turned it off." And then later on that night, he found out that we'd have to win in 4-3. He was raging.
Yeah.
Fucking Tolka.
Yeah, I'd say a good few turned it off.
I'd never turn. I don't care. Even if we're being beaten 4-0, I'd still watch it to the end. Like.
Yeah, probably the same. I find it very hard though.
Oh, I would. Don't get me wrong. I'm not some sort of martyr. Like I'm a glutton for punishment, but I hate leaving games early. I was never one of them people.
No.
You know, we're being bad and you just leave. Like that doesn't. Like, look, if you have a long way to travel, depends what your circumstances are and all that. I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not having to go at anyone for doing it, but I'd always kind of stay to the bitter end. Like.
Yeah, it's tough, all right, but. It was worth it the other night.
Fucking sure it was. Yeah, look, lads, I suppose just kind of get into the game a little bit as well. Thomas Alua. Really, really good.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Top class.
Yeah, and like everybody saying the same thing, haven't they? Like he's playing in his natural position.
Yeah.
And so is Warren.
There.
Yeah. You know what? I can't see him changing now. Can you?
Not at the moment, anyway, no.
No,
I think he'll keep...
he'll go the same again, won't he?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, look, I mean, Richie, it was you that was saying, we have to go, he's going to go 4-4-2 Tolka, and I disagreed with you. I said, I just don't think there's a fucking chance he'll do it. And then he did it, and obviously it didn't go great for the first 45, and then it went really, really well to the second 45, so it'll be interesting, but I can't see him going to 5 at the back at home against Sligo now on Friday. I think he'll have to stick with the 4 at the back.
Yeah, and I was just saying, like, I definitely think we have the players to suit it. Like, we've a lot of wide players, a lot of wingers.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's going to work.
Warren Davis, Mark Doyle, Thomas Alua, fucking, as we were talking before, Cruz, Kane, all these lads can play in these positions, like.
Yeah, even when haven't seen much about Buckner.
Buckner, he's great.
Yeah, I'd say you could put him in the front three, couldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd love to see him out on the right wing.
Yeah.
Like, he caused a lot of problems.
He would, yeah. But I noticed the other night as well, even when our full-backs got it, right, when you're playing in the back 5 or the way we were playing, I always found when our full-backs got it, there was nobody ahead of them to play a pass to.
Yeah.
Like in Conor Kane, the amount of times he had to turn back into trouble.
Yeah.
The other night, he Thomas Alua in front of him all the time. Just little things like that make so much difference.
The goals. Agbaje's goal, right, fair play. Got up really, really well, took his goal well, but you have to say the Shells defending was absolutely fucking dreadful. It was as bad as theirs for their goal from the corner. Like, there was nobody anywhere near him.
No, that was his first senior goal.
Yeah, first goal, yeah.
Very good, yeah. But yeah, no, they were poor the back, weren't they?
Very poor. So they look like very similar to us. Do you know what I mean? Why was there no one near him? Like, he's not the biggest man on the pitch either, and he was able to get up fairly unchallenged and just get his head on the ball. I'm glad he did, don't get me wrong, but from Michelle's point of view, that's pretty poor.
Yeah, they're looking at your keeper, wouldn't he, there as well?
Yeah, definitely.
I do now. I look at keepers a lot for corners. I think they should be coming out either punching or catching it.
On that, what did you think of Tally the other night?
Made a couple of good saves. Wouldn't really blame him for many of the goals. Some people criticised him for the Sean Boyd's goal, but sure, Sean Boyd had a free run in on goal. Like, he could have placed it anywhere. Like, so I'm not really sure what Tally could do with that one.
No, I would agree with that.
Yeah, he has such good footwork, doesn't he? And his taking the ball up the pitch, like.
And he was unlucky not to keep the penalty out as well.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. No, I thought he was fine, yeah. I thought he was fine. I wouldn't have any complaints about him.
Yeah, I did. Overall, I mean, the kicking thing frustrates me at times. Like, we had possession of the football, and he did do it twice in a row where he booted it. He just booted it into the stand. I mean, that seems to be a bit of a draw the goalkeeper thing to do at times. It's fine. It's annoying.
It is, because it's so hard to get a hold of the ball.
Yeah, then you just give it back.
Yeah, just kicking it back, yeah. But, look, there's a time and a place to be kicking along, isn't there? And if you can try and play on the ground, you play it on the ground.
Aye, but like, I mean, I think what I'm saying is, even if you're going to kick it long, like, keep it between the white lines, just booting it into the stand. It just looks, it's a little bit frustrating. But, does he keep his place, or or what, lads? What's going to happen there with him and Dennison? I know people were talking maybe Dennison had a bit of a knock as well, and maybe that's why. I know he was on the bench the other night and all that, but does Tally stay in or does Dennison come back?
Yeah, I had a few more lads saying Dennison's definitely injured. He is injured. He's carrying an injury.
Right.
So it's obviously not enough to keep him out in the warm up though, because he's been taking part in the warm up.
Yeah.
But a few different lads have said it to me now that he is injured.
Right. And that would explain why more people were taking kickouts for him and stuff like that.
Yeah. So now look, it could be the type of injury that is just affecting his kick out, like when he kicks a ball.
Yeah.
He could be able to dive, no problem. Catch a ball, obviously, no problem. But it's when he's kicking the ball. So
yeah, again, it's the whole chicken and egg scenario with him. Because his confidence looks shot at times, and you're kind of half thinking now, right? If he was carrying, he just wasn't. His body wasn't free enough to be able to try and come out to take balls, and because he's been really good at that for the last couple of years and coming and picking balls out of the air at times, and he's looked top class some weeks. Like he was one of the best keepers in the league last year. And you don't turn into a poor player overnight. I know it's another cliche, but you don't. So there was definitely something going on with him, and I was just wondering, if it was physical, fair enough, but we didn't know he was carrying any kind of a knock. So how would you? So you're kind of wondering at times whether it was just his confidence was a little bit shot, but hopefully it wasn't. It was just he was carrying like.
Yeah, and it does explain a lot, doesn't it? Like if you are carrying an injury, you're not playing at 100%.
Yeah.
So, you're right. He's a top class keeper, like one of the best in the league, and I'm sure he's going to get back to that again. I've no doubt about it.
Do you reckon he'll come back into the team this week, or will he leave Tally in and give him another few weeks to get back to 100%?
Yeah, I think we'll see Tally again Friday night. Yeah, I think it'll be a couple of weeks before we see Luke again.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah. So, look, you're better off. Look, and he is a good keeper, Tally, so it's not as if we're putting in a shit keeper. Like, we can trust him. So, go and get Dennison right. Get him fit. Get him back 100%. If it takes 6 weeks, if it takes 3 months, whatever it takes, get him right. We can just play Finn Tally. You can trust him.
Yeah, and it's great. It's great to have that, because Dennison will be going, right, lads, I really need to pick it up now and train well and do all the things you should be doing, because he's definitely got some competition there, because Tally doesn't look out of place. Like,
no, and that's what you want, isn't it?
That's exactly what you want. Yeah. Another player, lads, that I was just absolutely delighted to see sort of back to himself was Warren Davis in the second half. Like, fucking hell. I know you can question the defending probably for one of the goals where he sort of waltzed in between two defenders. It was comical from their point of view, but he was absolutely top class, took his goals really well.
Yeah, but you know what, Greg, so that one right in between the two players, the touch.
Yeah.
I think the touch just took the two of them out of it. The two of them weren't expecting them to take that touch in between them.
It's class, because they couldn't touch him, and he just went through, poked it in. Yeah.
Oh, he was amazing. And you know what? I was actually celebrating before he even put the ball in there, because I just knew he was about to score.
Yeah.
It just fell to the right man with it in the box.
And Alua was fucking fantastic for that goal as well, man.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
He caused Caffrey a lot of problems in the second half.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. And not even that, lads, all the balls he put into the box, they weren't just meaningless balls. Like, he actually picked out players.
Yeah, he was looking for a body, like.
Yeah, they were dangerous balls, but come back to Warren, like, I've been texting Warren's dad now a little bit, and he always listens into the podcast, we'll give him a shout out, but he was saying, he's not a natural striker, Warren. He's not a number 9.
No, he's doing a good job of it.
Yeah, but he's more of a wide player.
Yeah.
And you see that the other night, him and Alua, the difference in the two of them.
Brilliant.
Class. It was class. You know what I mean? And then you've got Doyle there as well to come in. Buckner. We've so many options.
His second goal, I know again it was a kind of an Alua kind of a move down the wing. The ball kind of went into the box and I think it was a Shells player, headed it back out towards Warren, and you just knew when it was coming towards him, right, just put your foot through this, he's going to score, and he does, and looking top class. Can we play like that in United Park, lads, with the narrow pitch? I know everyone makes too much of an issue about how small of a pitch it is in United Park, and we talked about this before. Like, it's no bloody smaller than Dalymount, the actual pitch itself. It's like, you've got obviously a lot of a wider space either side of the white lines, but the actual pitch itself isn't that small.
No, it's not. Like, I think you were on about this before, aren't you? The new compare to some other pitch.
Yeah, I think that, Greg, did someone tell you it's the same dimensions as Anfield, I think?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Fucking mental, because it looks really small because the wall actually comes right out, but, the actual dimensions of the football pitch are not that small.
Yeah, no, like, you know what I mean? And I'm sure you've played on that, have you?
Yeah.
Like, it's a big pitch when you're playing on it.
It is, yeah. It's not more the width, it's the length. It's slightly shorter than some of the other pitches, but width-wise it's kind of standard, I think.
Yeah, no, I think we'd be fine playing 4-3-3 at home. No problem.
Yeah, I do.
We've played it before there, like, so.
Yeah. And like, it's not he said, like, it's not as if we haven't played it before. Like, we played it, he did play it for about 2.5 seasons. And then changed to the back five. So it's not, well, look, maybe it's new to this group of players, like, you know what I mean? But Doherty would have played it before.
Yeah, look, that's what I was going to say. Are we making too much of the formation change, like, as in, as you were saying, Richie, and you were at pains to say it, like, the five at the back has worked really, really well for us. And Kevin even said it himself, like, he's been there 4.5 years. We played four at the back for the first while he was there. This year we've created way more chances. We've had way more possession of the football than other times. And again, he says, as if I care about that. Because every time the word possession is mentioned, you can just see his eyes roll, and he's just like, oh, right, here we go. Possession, even when he says it himself, like, but, are we going to have to be adaptable? Is it, we're going to have to make in-game formation changes like other teams do? Like, if we're getting found out, because everyone's going to be thinking now, right, John Russell's going to be watching the video of the other night and going, right, Drogheda are playing four at the back, so we're going to have to set up to combat that now on Friday. And, if it's not working for us, the four mightn't work on Friday. I mean, we have to go, right, lads, if we go ahead in a game, is it the type of thing where Kevin will go, right, we're ahead, we're 1 up or we're 2 up or whatever, if we're lucky to be, we might have to just be, flexible and just, maybe play 4, maybe play 5, you know what I mean? We don't have to stick to a formation once we start with it, like.
No, definitely not. But I definitely think, I think everybody wants to play on the front foot, don't they? Fans and players, and I'm sure Doherty does as well. Like, you want to go all out attack and be the entertainers, don't you? That's what everybody's beyond about. But like, I definitely think at home, we should be going at teams. Every team.
Yeah.
Right, and I get what you're on about, right, changing midway through a game. Right, if we go up to Talon now in the bank holiday Monday and we go 1-0 up, I hope the fuck he goes to the back 5.
Back 10.
Back 10, yeah. So, like, you can understand that, so you can, Paul, another 2 centre-halves there and close up shop here, lads. Like, little things like that, of course, that's understandable, but I definitely think at home, you should be all out attack to win your home matches.
Owen?
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with that. Yeah, you should definitely be more attack minded at home. I think most teams kind of are like that anyway. But yeah, it'd be interesting now Friday to see how we go at Sligo, because like Sligo can see goals. Like, they're not the best defensively, and not scoring a whole lot of goals either. Now they've improved a little bit in the last couple of games, but yeah, be interesting now Friday to see how we get on.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything new either. Managers watching teams. Like, I think that's a common thing now, isn't it? Like Sligo, we probably watched us the last 3 games. Never mind just last Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and Drogs are probably doing the same watching Sligo the last 2 or 3 games. It's not. It's something that's the big part of the game now. Scouting other teams.
I did hear Kev say somewhere along the line that he watches every single game because obviously he's got LOI TV now, which is a fucking game changer for everybody because you can literally have access to, you know, all the other 4 games, and he says he will watch them at some point during the week. He will watch all the games. Yeah. So you're keeping up with, you know, every single team in the league. I know Sligo, like, they've been really poor and then they've kind of got a couple of great results. I mean, the first big result they got was to beat us over there. And that kind of seemed to have changed their season for them a little bit. Like, they've got some decent players and they do like holding on to the ball. They do like playing sort of possession-based football. The man Hikiki, and I'm not sure if Ryan O'Kane is fit, but like they do have some decent little ballers, like where they do like to get the ball down and play like nice little sort of triangles and, you know, that kind of real possession-based game. But just as you said, Owen, I think it's defensively that they've been found out too often.
Yeah. So we this year, but
yeah, no, exactly. I'm not saying we haven't, but
yeah. But like, just looking at their, like, they've scored 10, conceded 17. We've scored 16, conceded 20. So, like, I think scoring goals has been their main issue. But they've got some goals recently.
Okay.
But yeah, keep Will Fitzgerald quiet. I'd say it'll be the main thing on Friday.
Yeah. He's definitely a big player for them. And the young lad in midfield on loan for Bowes, McManus.
Oh yeah.
He's a tidy little player. O'Kane's out for the season, I think. He's a long-term injury.
Oh, yeah, did he break his collarbone or some sort of shoulder injury or arm injury? Yeah.
His hometown, you know. But no, they definitely some nice little players, but as I said earlier, they are decent at home. They're very good at home. Not so much away from home.
Yeah, they did look like they were getting bullied away from home. I don't think they're the biggest side in the league either. And I do remember it was going back to the beginning of the season, and it was commented on with somebody that they were just getting bullied off the ball. Like they were trying to play, and there just didn't seem to be a lot of physicality in them. And I don't know. Now, as you said, they're a different proposition in Sligo, as we know. But like, we need to just be going at them from the off now on Friday night, because the place is going to be absolutely stuffed to the gills. Especially after the positivity coming in after the Shells result, and you know, there's no excuses now. You can't go and win 4-3 in Tolka and then come out and not put in a performance against Sligo.
No, definitely not. And what a great opportunity that is to get back-to-back wins. You could have asked any probably team to play at home this Friday. You'd be picking Sligo or Waterford, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so what a great opportunity. Plus, as well, then, we go to bloody Rovers on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, so I definitely think you have to be picking up 3 points this Friday.
Yeah, without a doubt. Not getting too far ahead of myself, but who are Rovers playing on Friday night? Does anyone know?
Tell you now.
Tell me it's a Dublin derby, for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell, it always is.
They're at home anyway, you know that. They're at home to Waterford.
No, okay. Waterford, 90, was it the 95th minute equaliser they got against Galway the other night?
Yeah.
That's right.
We kind of want them to be, we kind of want them to be losing, don't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I suppose in theory, you know, you never want to see Dundalk even get a point, but Sligo winning the other night's probably not a great result for us either.
No, yeah, look, what, Jesus, lads, you'd never cheer for fucking Dundalk, would we?
No.
That's never going to happen. But, no, I was actually glad to Sligo, because I tell you, I want to fucking pull them bastards in, excuse my language. Sorry, Dundalk bring the worst out of me. Definitely, I just want a real Dundalk in. Me, that's it. Like, I'm telling you, lads, we can catch them. I'm telling you we can.
Well, there's not that much. What, 7 points in it or something, maybe?
Yeah. It's a bit more, is it?
8.
8, right, okay, yeah.
We have a game in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Right, yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, and like, right, look, I said it before, like they had a hell of a start of the season, but I don't think they're keeping that pace up for the whole season, lads.
No, I can't see it either.
So,
I don't know where they're getting the fucking money to pay for the full season, to be honest, but that's another fucking story.
that's just another podcast on its own.
You're sitting at home with a voodoo doll on, just going, go bust. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. No, but definitely, like, as I said, look, I think Friday night could be the turning point of our season now, and we have to start looking at the teams above us, start pulling them in.
Yes. No, I agree. I think it really would be a cracker of a weekend if we can get 4 points, 3 points at home, and then a point away in Tala on Monday. You're kind of getting back to winning ways at home, and then any time we go to Tala, getting anything in Tala is a bonus.
Yeah, and like we're long overdue at bloody point in Tala, aren't we?
Oh God, yeah, we got nothing for the last 2 years, I don't think.
No, it was the last time we won there when we scored that wonder goal.
Oh,
yeah.
Dale Rooney, was it?
Dale Rooney, yeah. I'm fairly sure it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might have got 0-0 up there, did we?
Possible.
After that.
That's possible, all right.
Definitely not last season. We got nothing. We got no change at Rovers and Tala last year.
No, we drew 1-1. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago we drew 1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
Dougie scored, didn't he? Dougie scored equaliser.
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, it was Dougie, all right. But definitely 4 points this weekend would be just massive.
Look, right, even if we got 3 points, in my opinion, against Sligo at home, and then we go to Tala and we play well, and maybe if we don't come out of Tala with anything but we play well, I think it would be a massive boost for us, because we just haven't played well there. And like, we just seem to have fucking way too much respect for them and some sort of inferiority complex going there over the last couple of years. Like, we just don't seem to be able to get the grips with the place at all. Like, so, go there, bank holiday Monday, we put in a bloody good performance and then see where we get to. Will he go there and try and play 4 at the back in Tala, or will he revert back to the 5? Because that'd be a bit of a fucking risk.
Yeah, that's going to be a big decision, isn't it?
I don't know, like, it was big enough for us doing it at Tolka.
True.
And if we get a good result Friday, he's certainly going to change up a team that's 1-2 on the bounce.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I think now, hopefully, if we beat Sligo Friday night, I think Monday's a free shot for us, lads.
Yeah, definitely.
Agreed.
It's a free shot. It's a free shot. Like, why not have a go at it?
Yeah.
Because Rovers will still beat you at 5 at the back, so be good. Or 4 at the back.
Yeah.
I definitely think his own said there now, if he gets another result Friday night, he shouldn't change up after 2 wins on the bounce.
Yeah, no, fair point. Did you get a chance to see any of the Derry and Rovers game in Celtic Park and that the other night?
Yeah, I had on the laptop and watching it as well.
It looked fairly cool, didn't it? The terrace, like.
It did.
7,500 there, I think.
Yeah, it did look good. The pitch looked bloody horrible though.
Yeah, pitch was a mess.
Really, you just knew it was a GA pitch.
Yeah, I mean, I know that the grass is obviously a bit longer than that, but like, Are Derry GAA going to be playing over the next month there as well? Like, I don't really know much about what's going on with the GAA, but there's like Ulster Championship or something going on. Because
there'll be also Championship, but they don't play at home. We play in a neutral venue.
Oh right, yeah, fair enough.
So there'll be no games there. But it's that real clumpy grass, isn't it? Like the GAA pitch.
Yeah.
It's shocking looking at it. Look, it probably didn't look as bad up there, but it looked terrible on the telly.
Yeah, I don't think Bradley was too impressed with it anyway.
No, he said that just decided the game, the whole outcome of the game was decided by the pitch, the style of play.
Isn't that right?
Yeah. He said that, yeah.
Well,
it won't suit Derry either, because Derry play football.
Yeah, they try.
Yeah, like it's going to be a battle. I don't think we are going to play in that, aren't we now?
We're meant to be the first game back.
Yeah.
In the Brandyall. It's the 26th of June.
Oh.
That's if there's no delays, is it, Owen?
Yeah.
Right.
Look, the way these things go, there could be delays in it, so see what happens.
Yeah, you don't want to be the first game up there, do you, on the new pitch?
Probably not, no.
Well, it'd probably suit us to play on them in the GA pitch. I know.
I'm telling Kev you said that.
Now he's like, no, we're back, so yeah, we're back, baby.
Here, just on that, lads, you see the also home to Craptown was announced for Virgin Media, 8 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be a very interesting night.
I'm surprised now. I thought that'd be moved with a 12 o'clock Sunday game, the way they do in the old firm.
Kind of half did myself.
Yeah. and only that, it's giving lads an extra 15 minutes in the pub as well.
Yeah, I'd imagine there'd be tight security. Well,
big time.
Extra security, yeah.
Yeah, you'd want to be getting up to the ground around 7 o'clock to fucking try and avoid any massive queues. We still won't.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, no, nice and early. Go in there and drink in the bar behind the nets.
Yeah, exactly. Be some live music on.
Yeah. Add Fala, somebody.
Yeah, he's usually in there. He's quite good, actually.
Yeah, Adam's great. Yeah, he's been. The place has been hopping. Apparently, I missed a couple, but I heard it was like a fucking proper gig, and then people going bananas.
Deadly.
Yeah, class. Yeah, look, that's obviously a bit ahead of us yet. So, Sligo at home on Friday night. What like just starting 11, lads? What we thinking now? 90 minutes out of Ryan Brennan.
95 minutes.
Yeah.
95.
You see, he made the team of the week as well, actually.
Did you see his Instagram post he put up?
Yeah. He wasn't sure about it himself, so
yeah.
What was it?
After that, I use an app called SofaScore for all the like score updates and all that, and they do rating on all the players. And Ryan was rated the lowest out of all the Drogheda players.
Right.
No way.
Yeah.
I have to say now,
I take them ratings with a pinch of salt as well, though. Like.
Yeah. I thought he was brilliant in the second half.
Yeah, no, I thought he was very good as well, yeah.
You know, I know they all played well, but I definitely thought Ryan's experience showed in the second half.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, I just don't doubt he can play again Friday night. Why not? He's flying fit.
Yeah. I think it'll just be the same team as last Friday.
Will he play Quinn, do you think, I
was going to say that.
That could be the only one, actually, yeah. It'd be either him or Bulger. That's...
Yeah.
Apart from that, I'd say keep the team as is.
I thought Bulger looked really, really good, but again, it's a bit deceiving because just everything was going our way and we were really battling our way back into the game, and you might be looking at it with kind of rose-tinted glasses a little bit because we were playing really, really well, and Bulger just seemed to be, his back to us kind of celebrating every little, putting the ball going out for a corner, and, he's just, there's something about him when he's infectious when he's in that kind of humour.
Yeah. I know, like, you wouldn't know with players, and it might suit him to play in the back four with just two defenders instead of a three. He might be more comfortable that way. You just don't know.
That's true.
You know, I thought he was very solid, really. Come on. Look, probably Quinn needs a rest as well. Like, why not just get him out of the team for a week or two? He's after playing a lot of football as well. So, it might do him the world of good.
One man we haven't mentioned, and I know you were fairly singing his praises after the Pats game, was Darry Kareem. Now, Jesus, he had a tough time in that first half in Tolka. He was getting zero supply of a ball, and he just couldn't get anything happening. Couldn't create anything. Like,
no, it was a tough one for Barry.
Yeah,
but I suppose what he does take up the two centre halves' attention. Like, he gives them something to think about. So if they're thinking about him, that's giving Davis and Alua a bit of room, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so he might be getting on the ball or like making things happen, but he definitely doesn't shy away from it, bloody or attacking the ball. You know what I mean?
So are you starting them again on Friday night then? Say again, would you?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would, especially if Mark Dodd's come back from an injury. You probably don't want to risk starting him to kind of ease Mark Doyle into it a bit, like.
And are you putting Godden back into the team?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
That doesn't sound too.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one because, like, he'd probably look at the players that finished the second half or took part in the second half.
Yeah, and I think as well he'll look at the opposition and analyse, you know, what's happening with Sligo, and you know, I think Shells, regardless, like they're really good footballers, but they're also physical and they can also really put it onto you in that way. I'm not sure Sligo can, so that would surely sort of affect your decision as to who you will start with, like.
Yeah, and look, I definitely think Doherty's loyal to players. Doherty wouldn't just throw you under the bus after one poor performance.
No.
He wouldn't hold it against you. Like, he was not that type of manager. So he'd have no problem putting Godden back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'd go Ryan, Godden and Kavanagh. Yeah, I think he'll go them three again.
I did hear Kev say about Ethan O'Brien's injury. He won't be long.
No, I heard that. Yeah, a couple of more weeks, is it?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. A couple of more weeks.
Yeah, that's good news. And plus, as well, like, we're not kicking the ass away from the June transfer window, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get to that one in time. But just briefly, do you see us bringing in a few? Or?
I think so.
Owen?
Yeah, I think we might bring in a couple, maybe.
Yeah, I definitely think they're looking at another striker, like
a number 9.
Yeah, number 9. Yeah, to play in the middle of Warren or Doyle or Alua.
Yeah, you would be going that way, and I mean, we can't let one win sort of cloud anything now, like, because we know we're in a very precarious position league-wide. You know what I mean? And if things don't go away this weekend, you're sort of back to square one. Not being negative, but you know, football's fucking a week is a long time in football, as they say, and you know, coming off the back of a fucking huge 3 points, if you don't get another 3 points at home against Sligo, all the negative doom and gloom sort of comes back to haunt you again. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see what kind of players are we going to look at in that window. Like, and it's really difficult to bring anyone in during a window, and I know he's been good at it in the past. Bringing in a goal scorer, like, would be fucking hell. That would be unbelievable.
Yeah, but it goes back to what we were on about before. Like it's been splashing the cash, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you have to pay for them. Simple as that.
Yeah, very true. Right, lads, I'm going to get your predictions for Friday and Monday. So we'll start with you, Owen.
I'm going to go 3-1 to us on
Monday.
Friday. And 1-1 on Monday.
Okay. Richie?
Yeah, I'm going to 2-0 Friday night to us. And I'm going to go 1-1 as well Monday. We're going to go 1-0 up and we'll go back to a back five then. And we'll hold out for a draw.
Right, okay.
On Monday, yeah. I reckon there'll be a big crowd in Tala Monday.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
big
first.
crowd anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. First game back.
First game back, Bank Holiday Monday, 5 o'clock, no excuses.
Yeah, absolutely. I think was I the only one out of us three that predicted the draw to win in Tolka on Friday? I think I was.
Yeah,
well,
probably.
He couldn't wait to get that in, Owen.
Took them over an hour.
I didn't predict the 4-3, but I did. I kind of threw it in that we'd win. I don't know where I was going from with it at all. I just said it. Right,
you did.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to go 2-1 Friday and 0-0 in Tala.
Yeah.
I think I'm reasonably happy very, very happy with 4 points over the weekend. Yeah, just before we go, is there anything else anyone wants to add that happened in and around the club or anything? No. Anything interesting?
No, nothing that I've heard of.
All quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was quiet for once.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It was good just to talk about the football and a win, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Kind of stuck for things to talk about. I was doing my notes before and I was going, all right, first half shite, I just wrote, and then I wrote a bit about the second half. No point in dwelling on this shite.
Yeah, simple as that. There's no two ways about it.
No, we've talked about the negative way too much over the last bloody month and a half or 2 months, you know what I mean? It's great to have no off the field issues and just be totally focusing on the game.
Yeah. No, but definitely, look, it's definitely the first stepping stone, you know what I mean? But, like, Friday's just massive now, isn't it? Absolutely massive.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably, you know what I mean? It's probably our biggest game of the season now, isn't it? It's mad when you think about it.
Feels like it.
Yeah, because as you said, if you go and lose, you're taking a step back again, aren't you?
Well, you're losing against the team in and around you as well, which is even fucking bigger.
Yeah, is it a 6-5 though?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I definitely think the crowd will be buzzing as well after last Friday. It'll be good atmosphere.
I met your brother Graham on Saturday morning, and
right.
he said the exact. I said something about a 6 pointer, and he goes, "Oh no, Greg, I think they're all 6 pointers from here on in." It's a Dooley thing.
Yeah, he's listening to me, all right.
Yeah. Right, boys, I'm going to let you go and hopefully see us up there on Friday night. And definitely, I think we're all going on the bus to Tala, aren't we?
Oh yeah, looking forward to that one.
Good laugh. We might get a few voice notes for the podcast on the bus on the way home.
Yeah,
it was independent, yeah.
We get puddles on again.
Oh God, fuck that.
Oh God. Right, boys, I'll leave you to it and I'll talk to you the weekend.
See you this weekend, lads. Good luck.
Right. Good luck.
Cheers.
Before you're leaving.